Part 1. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 1. Summer is long, cicadas chirp in the treetops. The sky is blue and the water is murmuring. What a beautiful mountain village. Daowen Village. An ancient house. Li Feng lay on the rocking bed and looked at the time with his mobile phone. Grandpa, I've been filial piety for you for 3 years, and it's time for me to leave Daowen Village and go to work in a big city. Li Feng muttered in his mouth. Li Feng was not from Daowen Village, he was an orphan, and an old farmer named Li Jianxi in Daowen Village picked him up and raised him. The old man Li Jianxi relied on farming and raising pigs, and he worked hard to pull Li Feng to school, and also sent Li Feng to school. After Li Feng graduated from his bachelor's degree, he found a job in an internet company in the city and lived a life of 996. Li Feng gave his grandfather the money he was going to make a down payment to buy a house, but he didn't know that he had spent more than 200,000 yuan, but he still didn't save his grandfather's life. Grandpa left. Li Feng also quit his job at the internet company and returned to Daowen Village to keep filial piety for his grandfather for 3 years. The villagers are simple. Li Feng's filial piety is very touching to everyone. Everyone helps Li Feng on weekdays, and Li Feng himself also grows some crops and raises some chickens, ducks, and geese to live. In this way, Li Feng, who was supposed to work hard in the big city, gave up his future and precious time, cut off the connection with the past, and lived a reclusive life in Daowen Village for 3 years. Now that the 3-year filial piety period has expired, Li Feng still plans to return to the city to work and live a life of struggle. Ding, the host has been filial piety for 3 years, and the world is moved. The all-professional male god system discovers the host, and whether the host is bound to the all-professional male god system. At this moment, Li Feng heard a cold metallic voice in his head. What the hell? Did I fall into the devil in broad daylight? Or did I live to see the hell? Or am I dreaming? Li Feng rubbed his eyes, pinched himself again, and sobered up. The host is not dreaming. Is the host bound to the all-professional male god system? The metal beep sounded again. This. Li Feng was stunned, and then asked, what is the all-career male god system? The all-professional male god system can help the host become an all-professional master. Any profession is top-notch, and make the host the most perfect male god. In this world. €OEI 1/4 Y. Is the host bound to the all-professional male god system? Binding. Li Feng boldly bound. In the past few years, when he has nothing to do, he has not read less novels, and he is also very envious of the various anti-heaven systems in which the protagonists in the novels bind to the sky and become very powerful. I didn't expect that I would have this happy day, and the system would bind myself. The binding of the all-professional male god system begins, and the binding of the all-professional male god system is in progress. 1%, 5%, 30%, 50%, 100%. Binding completed. Ding, the all-career male god system has been bound successfully. Please ask the host to receive the all-career male god gift package. Li Feng immediately said, get the gift package. Ding, the all-professional male god system is in the distribution of gift packages after all. Ding, the host comprehends the inheritance of martial arts masters, medical masters, Kimen formation masters, beast masters, kitchen masters, singing masters, dance masters, literature masters, calligraphy masters, chess masters, basketball masters, football masters, swimming masters. Then, Li Feng's mind was flooded with information about the inheritance. There were hundreds of inheritances in total, and it took more than an hour for Li Feng to completely comprehend these inheritances. Now Li Feng has changed from an ordinary country boy to a martial arts master, a medical master, a Kimen formation master, a beast master, a kitchen master, a singing master, a dance master, a literature master, a calligraphy master, a chess master, a basketball master, a football master, a swimming master. Isn't this invincible at the beginning? In other novels, the host binding system, all skills have to be learned slowly, and one skill is unlocked one skill at a time, and I have inherited more than 100 Grandmaster skills at the beginning. I am a typical invincible king at the beginning. Li Feng was very excited, so he muttered to himself. That's right, the all-professional male god system is to build the host into a full-class Grandmaster master, so that the host is the world's top king in all fields, and now that the task of the system is completed, the host can enjoy life. After the system's voice finished speaking, it fell silent. This Nima, it's against the sky. Li Feng muttered. Now Li Feng has made a decision, he doesn't plan to go back to the city to work. He has become an all-round Grandmaster powerhouse, and what do he go to work for others, so he simply lives in seclusion in Daowen village and lives a leisurely and comfortable life. With his current strength, he can live well anywhere, and he can play the world. Li Feng was picked up by his grandfather Li Jianxi since he was a child, and grew up in Daowen village. He has a lot of feelings for Daowen village, likes the flowers, grass and trees in Daowen village, and likes the beautiful mountains and rivers in Daowen village. Of course, I also like the beauties of Daowen village. No, in the distance, a Ting-Ting girl wearing a light-colored shirt, cropped pants, flat shoes and 2 braids ran towards him. Brother Li Feng. When the girl passed by the gate of the ancient house, she greeted Li Feng. Lotus picking. Li Feng walked out of the ancient house, looked at the beautiful girl who was waiting to be released, and smiled lightly. Zhang Kalian, the most beautiful girl in Daowen village, is really like a flower. Brother Li Feng, the bacon sausage that my mother cooked for you will be eaten on the road tomorrow. Zhang Kalian carried a small bamboo basket. She walked into Li Feng's ancient house, opened the bamboo basket, and took out the fragrant bacon sausage. Zhang Kalian looked at Li Feng, and her eyes revealed a kind of shyness unique to a girl. Why is brother Li Feng so handsome today? Zhang Kalian was still murmuring in her heart. She always thought that Li Feng was very handsome. But Li Feng looks even more handsome today. Zhang Kalian didn't know that Li Feng had been transformed by the all-professional male god system. His physical fitness was different, and his whole temperament had also changed greatly. Of course, he looked more handsome and compelling. Kalian, thank you. Li Feng looked at this beautiful girl, grabbed a sausage and nibbled on it. Hey, brother Li Feng, you can eat now, my mother is asking you to make rations on the road tomorrow. Zhang Kalian grinned. Li Feng smiled and said, Kalian, I've decided, if I don't go to the city, I'll stay in Daowen village. Ah, H. Zhang Kalian was stunned for a moment, then looked at Li Feng playfully, and asked, Brother Li Feng, are you telling the truth? Of course it's true, I don't want to leave Daowen village, I decided to stay, just live here, it's good here. Li Feng said with a firm look in his eyes. Yes, brother Li Feng, if you don't leave, it's great. Zhang Kalian was so excited. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 2. After Zhang Kalian's little girl left, Li Feng first picked up the broom and swept the bamboo leaves in the courtyard of the ancient house. After cleaning up, Li Feng brought some stones and arranged a spirit-gathering formation in the courtyard of the ancient house. He is now an all-professional Grandmaster, and it is not a problem to arrange formations. After arranging the spirit-gathering formation, the entire ancient house was in a hurry. It was very comfortable to live in, it was refreshing, the water quality inside had also been greatly changed, and the bamboo trees in the courtyard also grew better. Li Feng arranged a larger formation to cover the vegetable patch, orchard, and fish soup outside the ancient house, all of which were left for him by his grandfather, and now he has to make good use of it. After he had arranged these two formations, Li Feng returned to the ancient house and sat down to rest for a while. Want want, want want. A little black man immediately pounced on Li Feng. Little black, I'm not leaving, stay with you. Li Feng touched the little black dog's head. The main reason why he didn't want to leave Daowen village was that he was reluctant to do all this. When he didn't bind this anti-heaven system, Li Feng was forced to do so. He was a young man who stayed in a small mountain village and really had no interest, and his daughter-in-law couldn't find it, so he had to go to the big city to buy a house and a car to have a way out, and he couldn't lie flat in the village in his 20s. It's different now, he's an all-professional grandmaster, so he can stay in the village and live a carefree and leisurely life, walking his dog and catching fish when he has nothing to do. It's a good little day. Wang Wang, master, aren't you leaving? Great, the little black man can't bear to be the master. Xiao Hizi immediately said to Li Feng. Now that Li Feng is the beast sect master, he naturally understands the language of various animals, and can easily talk to any animal. Don't go. Li Feng touched Xiao Hizi's smooth hair. Want Wang, little black is so happy. The little black child nodded immediately. Li Feng found that Xiao Hizi had become more lively and energetic than before in this ancient house, and this should be the aura of the spirit gathering formation that played a role. Reiki can promote the growth of animals and plants, making the quality of plants better, and Reiki can also make animals more mentally and healthily. Xiao Feng is not. At this moment, a rough man's voice sounded outside Li Feng's ancient house. Uncle Fuxian, I'm here, what's wrong? Li Feng immediately got up and beckoned in the direction outside the door. A middle-aged man immediately rushed into the ancient house. Li Fuxian, the village chief of Daowen village, is quite loved by the villagers, and he takes care of Li Feng on weekdays. Uncle Fuxian, sit, drink cold water. Li Feng immediately moved a bamboo chair, asked Li Fuxian to sit down, took a large earthen bowl, and scooped a bowl of cool ancient well water for Li Fuxian in the well water. Thank you. After walking for a while, Li Fuxian, who was sweating hot, drank the ancient well water with a bang. After drinking it, Li Fuxian felt cold in his heart, not to mention, he also felt that Li Feng's ancient well water tasted special, and it actually had a special sweet taste. Is this my delusion? Li Fuxian was puzzled in his heart, and he didn't think much about it. He looked at Li Feng and said, Xiao Feng, you have been filial piety for 3 years, you have this spirit of filial piety. Uncle Fuxian is very moved. Now there are not many young people like you will return to the city tomorrow. Uncle Fuxian wishes you a prosperous journey. Uncle Fuxian came to you today, I want to discuss something with you. Can you keep the key to this old house for me temporarily? Soon the 5th season of Longing for Life column team will come to our village to shoot. The program team contacted me and asked me to arrange a fixed living place for the guests. The program team deliberately emphasized that the venue should be quiet. It is best to be distinctive. Your old house is the best. This kind of old building of wood and tile house is very distinctive. You don't live there, and it is just right for the program team to shoot. You can use it. Uncle Fuxian, this. Li Feng was quite embarrassed. Ouch, Xiao Feng, you beg you as an uncle, this old house, borrow it from the village and let the program team shoot it. Our village has finally won this kind of domestic first-class variety show, which has a very big publicity and promotion effect on our village. As long as the reputation of our village is raised, it will be convenient for our village to build characteristic industries and rural tourism, and it can drive the villagers to make a fortune and become well off. Li Fuxian began to move Li Feng with affection and reason. Ahem. Li Feng coughed dryly twice, and said to Li Fuxian, Uncle Fuxian, don't get excited, listen to me, I'm not stingy and don't agree to lend my grandfather's old house to the village to arrange a show. I want to live by myself. Aren't you going back to the city tomorrow? Aren't you all the train tickets you have bought? Li Fuxian looked at Li Feng and asked with a puzzled face. Li Feng said, Uncle Fusion, before, I was planning to go back to the city to work. Today I temporarily changed my mind. I think Daowin village is beautiful, very suitable for life. The villagers of Daowin village are particularly simple and enthusiastic. The village has been open to the road over the years. The village has also changed greatly. I want to stay in the village to live. I don't want to go to the city to live a life of working and working. What, Xiaofeng, what you said is true. Li Fuxian looked at Li Feng and asked seriously. Of course it's true, can this kind of thing still deceive people? Li Feng smiled, and then said, Uncle Fuxian, don't persuade me, I made my own decision, I won't change, I just want to stay in Daowin village, and I can't bear you. Ouch, Xiaofeng, how can I persuade you? You are willing to stay in the village, uncle is to raise 10 fingers to welcome. Now young people are not willing to stay in the village, they all go to these places in Guangdong to work. You are willing to stay, uncle is happy, you are still a college student, your mind is flexible, you stay is good for the village. Li Fuxian said excitedly. Hey, hey. Li Feng smiled, quite moved in his heart. He was an orphan since he was a child, and his grandfather picked him up and raised him. His economic situation was very bad, and Li Feng grew up eating 100 meals in Daowin village, and he had a simple gratitude to Daowin village and the villagers here. Li Fuxian's words to him were sincere, and he was naturally moved. Even if he becomes a full professional grandmaster under the transformation of the system, he still has the emotional thinking of a normal person. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 3. Ouch. Li Fuxian patted his head and said, Xiaofeng, if you don't leave, you want to live in an old house, so what about the venue that the Longing for Life program team wants? I can't think of a suitable place yet. Uncle Fuxian, I can't do anything about this. Li Feng said. I want to think about it. Li Fuxian scratched his head, and then said, by the way, simply, the house of Chen Ergu's house next door to your old house is empty, just let the program team stay at Chen Ergu's house, and I will contact Chen Ergu. Chen Ergu, the owner next door to Li Feng's old house, works in a factory in Dongguan, and it is rare to come back once during the Chinese New Year, and the old house is basically in a semi-deserted state. Li Feng said, Chen, you can contact Chen Ergu. Li Fuxian immediately called Chen Ergu and told Chen Ergu about the situation, and Chen Ergu readily agreed. It's done, I'll live at Chen Ergu's house, I'll go and gather people, repair Chen Ergu's house briefly, clean the cobwebs and leaves, and take care of the well. Li Fuxian was very happy. Well, that's okay, Uncle Fuxian. Li Feng was also happy for Li Fuxian. As Li Fuxian said, the Longing for Life program team came to Daowin village to shoot, which has a very good publicity effect on Daowin village, which can drive the fame of Daowin village, and then drive the tourism industry and supporting services of Daowin village, which has a good effect on the business card of Daowin village, and can also help the people of Daowin village to make a fortune and become well off. Li Feng is now a full professional grandmaster master, he doesn't need these to live a good life, but the villagers in the village still need this kind of publicity and promotion very much. Xiaofeng, uncle still asks you for one thing, your old house is close to Chen Ergu's house, and the program team will come too. When the time comes. Li Fuxian then emphasized to Li Feng. Uncle Fuxian, don't worry, I'm not a star chaser, I'm not very interested in these stars, I won't bother them if they shoot them. Li Feng immediately patted his chest and said to Li Fuxian. Xiaofeng, uncle doesn't mean that, uncle wants to say, you are a college student, you have a clever brain, you are well informed, if you yearn for the program team to have any help, you can help more, you help uncle get in touch, you are the identity of a liaison. Li Fuxian said to Li Feng. All right. Li Feng nodded. Li Feng himself doesn't want to have anything to do with these stars. Since Li Fuxian said so, Li Feng still gave face, for the development of Daowen village and the long-term interests of the villagers in the village, Li Feng could sacrifice his time. Then uncle, thank you first, uncle left first, go to find someone to clean up Chen Ergu's old house. Li Fuxian waved his hand at Li Feng and left Li Feng's old house. Walking out of Li Feng's old house, Li Fuxian felt that the temperature in the air was particularly high. What's going on? It's very cool in Li Feng's old house, it's like turning on the air conditioner. Why is it so hot when you come out, and it feels like a day and a place? Li Fuxian couldn't help muttering, he was particularly puzzled. After Li Fuxian left, Li Feng began to clean up his old house. His old house is not allowed to be filmed by the program team, he lives by himself, and now it is time to take care of it. In the past, he was too lazy to take care of it, and his economic strength did not allow it. Now, he can slowly renovate this old house, because he is now a full professional grandmaster master. He can use local materials, use bamboo, wood and stone as raw materials, and use the construction grandmaster skill to transform this old house very beautifully. Li Feng first patched up the holes in the house. If someone watched Li Feng's process of repairing the house at the scene, they would definitely be amazed and call out master. Li Feng's craftsmanship is comparable to that of a master of skills, which is convincing. If he does a live broadcast, he can become a clear stream in the live broadcast industry. Hiss. When Li Feng repaired the holes in the house almost completely, a green snake came out from under the old house. This green snake is a meter long, which is relatively large. Xiaoqing. Li Feng beckoned to the green snake. This green snake is Grandpa's old house when he was alive. It was a thunderous night. A small green snake with a chopstick head ran to the old house to avoid the rain. The kind-hearted grandfather did not fight the snake, nor did he drive away the green snake, but also transferred the little green snake to a dry straw pile to avoid the rain. Since then, the little green snake has stayed in the old house and accompanied his grandfather. Grandpa told Li Feng that this kind of green snake with human nature is a house snake, and it should be as good to the house snake as it is to the cats and dogs at home. So after his grandfather died, Li Feng still kept this green snake, and the little green snake also grew from the head of chopsticks to a 1-meter long adult snake. Hiss, the owner is so. The little green snake immediately spit out the snake letter and said snake language to Li Feng. Li Feng, the master of the imperial beast, knows all kinds of animal languages. Li Feng rested for a while, sat in the shade of the tree, and drank Lian tea. The big black dog lay on his heels, shaking his head and tail. The green snake also slumped nearby and basked in the sun. Squeak, squeak. At this time, several large rats ran through the courtyard. Seeing the mouse, Li Feng frowned. He hates rats very much. Want. The big black dog immediately ran towards the mouse. The green snake also rushed towards the rat. The rats have long since run away. At this moment, a white shadow suddenly rushed in from outside the courtyard. Li Feng was stunned. What's going on? When the white shadow landed, Li Feng saw clearly that it was a very cute little white fox. The little white fox scurried again, and then grabbed a big mouse weighing half a catty. The little white fox first bit off the neck of the big mouse, bit the big mouse to death, and then opened his mouth to bite the meat of the big mouse, and soon ate the big mouse. Wow, it's delicious. The little white fox said. You little fox. Li Feng looked at the little white fox and smiled. The little white fox was not afraid of Li Feng, its eyes were very bright, looking at Li Feng, and asked, your house is so comfortable, so cool, your rats taste much better than the rats on the mountain, can you let me stay in your house for a long time? Do you want to stay in my house for a long time? Li Feng was stunned and asked. I think, I like your big rat, and I also like the cool taste of your house. The little white fox nodded. Okay, if you want to stay, of course you can, but you have to recognize me as your master, and you have to help me catch mice. Li Feng said to the little white fox. Yes, master. The little white fox nodded. Okay, from now on, you are my pet, I'll give you a name, you have white hair, just call you Xiaobai, right? Li Feng said to the little white fox. Okay, my name is Xiaobai, I have a name, thank you master. The little white fox was very happy. Xiaobai, you see, this is Xiahizi, this is Xiaoqing, they are all my pets, you have to live in harmony, and you can't eat the chickens, ducks and geese I raise, you can only eat mice, you can also go to the rice field to catch fish to eat. Li Feng set rules for the little white fox. The little white fox is very cute, so Li Feng is willing to accept the little white fox as a pet, but Li Feng also has a prerequisite, that is, he can't let the little white fox hurt the poultry he raises. Okay, Xiaobai remembered. The little white fox nodded very obediently. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 4. Accepting this cute little white fox as a pet, Li Feng was also very happy. Li Feng likes these little animals. In addition to raising livestock and poultry for food, Li Feng mainly raised a big black dog and a domestic snake Xiaoqing. In the past few years, Li Feng has kept filial piety for his grandfather, he has lived in seclusion in Daowen village, and has cut off contact with everything in the big city, he has lived a simple life, in addition to reading mobile phone news and novels, he has not paid too much attention to the outside world, and when he is bored, he is accompanied by Xiahizi and Xiaoqing, but he is also very comfortable. In the past 2 days, Li Feng slowly repaired the ancient house, made up the places that should be repaired, and replaced the places that should be replaced, and then Li Feng began to make some utensils, including wood and bamboo. Li Feng is now a full career grandmaster, and he is also very good at handicraft, and everything he makes can get the level of the gold medal in handicraft production. The system only helped Li Feng transform his body, so that Li Feng learned all kinds of skills and became a full career grandmaster, but this system did not directly reward Li Feng with any items, unlike the system in the novel that Li Feng read, which is omnipotent, and he can sign in an imported supercar worth millions at the beginning. In Li Feng's place, signing in reward items is not a matter at all, not to mention that there is no reward for supercars, and there are no rewards for even a Phoenix brand bicycle. The system also doesn't give Li Feng more than 30 billion in cards. But Li Feng felt that it didn't matter. The system does not give him direct material rewards, but modifies his body so that he can master the top skills of the whole profession, which is the best. With so many top skills, what supercar or 30 billion is not fragrant? If he really needs money, with his current ability, he can make whatever he wants, and it is not an exaggeration to go to a big city like the Magic Capital to find a big company and get an annual salary of more than 1 billion. Li Feng prefers Daowen village, likes to live a leisurely mountain village life, and doesn't like to go to a noisy big city to live a 996 life of struggle, so Li Feng's desire to make money is not very big, and when he really needs money, it is too late to make money. In this way, doing handicrafts, eating farmhouse food, walking dogs, teasing white foxes, playing snakes, and looking at the beautiful mountain village scenery, this small day is quite pleasant, and the fairy days are nothing more than that. I've got to make it, bamboo sword. Li Feng cut down a big nan bamboo and began to make a bamboo sword. After making a beautiful wooden sword, Li Feng took the wooden sword and came to the edge of a large lake, and he stepped on a nanzu bamboo. As if an engine had been installed, nanzu sped towards the center of the lake. Li Feng's skill, called dazu drifting, is an intangible cultural heritage. Some villagers in Daowen village will be able to drift alone, mainly some old people will know this skill, and now young people learn this skill less, mainly because they feel that learning is useless and thankless. Li Feng's grandfather, Li Jianjian, will be a single bamboo drifter. Li Feng has a strong learning ability since he was a child, and he learned the skills of single bamboo drifting after following Li Jianjian. If you practice the stunt of single bamboo drifting at home, you will have a transcendent posture of riding the wind and waves and crossing the river with a reed. It's just that Li Feng didn't practice much before, and his solo bamboo drifting skills were average. And now, Li Feng is a master of all professions, not to mention a lone bamboo drifter. Even if he is allowed to step on the surface of the lake and walk on the waves, it is quite simple, he can really come and go freely. In addition to the bamboo under the feet, you have to hold a thin bamboo pole 4 or 5 meters long in your hand. The whole bamboo under your feet is the boat, and the thin bamboo pole in your hand is the pulp. The thin bamboo pole is used to support the water, but also to maintain the balance of the body. And at this moment, Li Feng stepped on Nanzu, did not hold a thin bamboo pole in his hand, just carried a bamboo sword on his back, and did not have any other movements in his hands and feet. Nanzu naturally rushed towards the direction of the center of the lake. On the lake, there are some small boats and bamboo rafts, all of which are villagers from Daowen village, who have to travel by boat and carry things, including livestock, timber, and grain. Hey, isn't that Li Feng? Wow, Li Feng is too powerful. His one bamboo drifting skills are not inferior to the demeanor of the old man Li Jianjian. Li Feng is more powerful than old man Li Jianjian. Is it more powerful? Of course it's even more powerful. You see, Li Feng doesn't have a bamboo pole in his hand, he can still maintain his body balance, and he can move forward quickly. His single bamboo drifting skill is called domineering. That's right, he didn't even take a thin bamboo pole, and he dared to play like this. He was really daring. College students are different, and their learning ability is as strong. The villagers on the boat and bamboo raft walked naturally when they saw Li Feng stepping on Nanzu, and everyone was stunned. They also knew that Li Feng would be able to do solo bamboo drifting, but they didn't expect Li Feng's solo bamboo drifting skills to reach such a peak. Don't use a thin bamboo pole to play solo bamboo drifting. Li Feng is a god operation. They are not worried about Li Feng rolling into the lake. The young man who grew up in Daowen village since he was a child has a good water nature, and he can swim like a fish in the water. Soon, Li Feng stepped on Nanzu and came to a small island in the center of the lake. He then went to a hidden waterfall deep in the island and began to dance his sword. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 5. Li Feng is now a kendo master. He stood on a stone in front of a hidden waterfall, holding a bamboo sword in his hand, gesturing with sword moves. Li Feng's sword moves, one move and one style, are very perfect and harmonious, with the artistic conception of great perfection. A kendo master like him, even if he didn't hold any peerless sword, it was a simple bamboo sword, he could use the most powerful sword intent and kill the most powerful sword chi. Not to mention a bamboo sword, it is a branch, a grass, or even flying flowers and picking leaves, all of which can use peerless swordsmanship to break through a hole in the world. Kendo Grandmaster, that's no joke. Before, Li Feng liked to read online novels, especially fantasy novels, and admired the kendo masters in it, who broke the 9 heavens with one sword. But admiration is admiration. Li Feng doesn't believe that there are sword immortals in this world, until he binds the system a few days ago, and he is a peerless sword immortal. He feels that everything in this world is possible. Sneer. Li Feng swung his bamboo sword and slashed it out, and in an instant, the sword chi was vertical and horizontal, cutting off all the waterfalls. Draw the knife and cut off the water, describing the strong knife skills. Li Feng's swordsmanship also has the same magic. Li Feng was in front of this waterfall, dancing the sword for half an hour, and felt very comfortable. Li Feng is now the strongest person in the world, and he practices swords, not to improve his swordsmanship, but just to itch his hands, and if he wants to find a place to swing his sword, he should pass the time. After several sets of swordsmanship were performed, Li Feng left the path in the middle of the lake again, and then stepped on Nanzu, showing his super ability to cross the river with a reed. Back in the old house, Li Feng began to cook. I have to eat on time, mainly because I still have a few snacks at home, that is, the little white fox, the big black dog and the green snake. Since Li Feng awakened the system and became a master of all professions, his cooking skills have reached the full level and become a master of cooking. The meals he makes at will are not ordinary, full of color, flavor, nutrition, and first-class taste. Not only he loves to eat, but even the little black dog, the little white fox and the green snake are also very fond of eating. The little white fox liked to catch mice to eat at first, but since eating the food cooked by Li Feng, it only ate the food made by Li Feng, and resolutely did not catch mice to eat, which made Li Feng very speechless. However, Li Feng put forward a condition for the little white fox: it cannot eat mice, but it must catch mice, take charge of the entire ancient house, and ensure that there are no rats in the ancient house. The little white fox, a snack goods, naturally agreed to Li Feng's condition in order to be able to get the master's food reward. Today, Li Feng made the simplest porridge with preserved eggs and lean pork, and also made sour and hot shredded potatoes, cold eggplant, stir-fried cucumbers, fried fresh yellow flowers with shredded pork, and made a green bean rice. After it was done, Li Feng put a big ceramic basin to fill the meal, and said to Xiao Hizi, Xiao Bai Fox and Qing Snake, Xiao Hizi, Xiao Bai, Xiao Qing, you must live in harmony today, don't fight anymore. The amount of food I cooked is enough, you have to eat. If you fight for food like yesterday, and fight, I will punish you for not being able to eat for 3 days. Okay master, don't worry, master, I definitely won't bully Xiao Bai and Xiao Qing. Xiao Hizi immediately nodded to Li Feng. Master, Xiao Bai is the most well-behaved, Xiao Bai must listen to the master. The little white fox stared at Li Feng with a pair of shining eyes, very cute and cute. Hiss, hiss. The green snake spit out the snake letter, it didn't speak, and it was ready to eat at any time. Well, eat it. Li Feng immediately said to the 3 cuties. Xia Hizi, Xiao Bai, and Xiao Qing immediately began to eat. Afraid of being punished by Li Feng for not being able to eat for 3 days, they all kept a certain distance and did not scramble or fight. Ahem, it's really 3 snacks. Seeing the 3 little cuties eating with relish, Li Feng couldn't help but smile. Li Feng himself immediately put on a big bowl of green bean rice and began to eat it. Half the size, eating the poor old man, a man of Li Feng's age has a very large amount of food. Fortunately, Li Feng is not bad at eating, the food is enough, and he has also arranged the vegetable garden and orchard with a spirit-gathering formation, so that the vegetable garden and orchard are shrouded in aura, and the growth of vegetables and fruits is particularly good. Vegetables and fruits nourished by the aura are not only high in yield, particularly good in taste, and particularly rich in nutritional value. If you eat them for a long time, even a weak person can become 100 years old. Xiao Feng, Xiao Feng. Just as Li Feng was eating, the voice of village chief Li Fuxian came from outside the door. Uncle Fuxian, what's wrong? Li Feng was curious and stood up. Li Fuxian walked in with a slim girl. Although this girl is not as good looking as John Kalian, she is also born with a bright body, her petite figure is thriving, her skin is fair, she can be broken by blowing, and her big eyes are particularly bright. She is Li Fuxian's baby daughter Li Aria. Li Fuxian grew up dark and swarthy, and his facial features were not good looking, but Li Fuxian found a beautiful daughter-in-law, and his daughter Li Aria was a beautiful embryo inherited from her mother. Seeing Li Fuxian and Li Aria, Li Feng immediately put down the dishes and chopsticks and greeted, Uncle Fuxian, Aria, have you eaten? Li Fuxian said, we have eaten. Xiao Feng, uncle, please do me a favor. Uncle Fuxian, you speak slowly, what's the matter? Li Feng looked at Li Feng and asked slowly. Li Fuxian is an acute child, but Li Feng is very chronic. As for Li Area, her eyes have been looking intently at the big black dog, the little white fox and the green snake, and she was stunned when she saw these three cute little animals eating the food cooked by Li Feng. Brother Li Feng, this is really good at playing. Dogs eat human food, white foxes and snakes, how can they also eat human food? Shouldn't they go to catch mice and frogs to eat? Watching the three small animals eat human food, especially the white fox and the snake, Li Area just thinks this picture is particularly funny. Li Fuxian looked at Li Feng and said, Xiao Feng, the Longing for Life program team has arrived, they are on the other side of the lake. I originally arranged for Li Kewang to hold the boat to pick up those celebrity guests. Who knows that Li Kewang's sow is going to give birth today? Li Kewang has to take care of the old sow and the little piglet. He can't leave, and I can't find anyone to pick up these celebrity guests temporarily. I thought of you. Why don't you hold the boat to pick it up? Oh. Li Feng nodded. That's what happened. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 6. Tut. Tude. At this time, the mobile phone of the village head, Li Fuxian, rang. Li Fuxian immediately took out his mobile phone, and when he saw that it was the program team calling, he immediately said to Li Feng, Xiao Feng, the program team called to urge, I'll answer the phone first. Li Fuxian pressed the answer button, and turned on a hands-free by the way, so that Li Feng could also listen to the voice of the program team. Director Lu, hello, I'm the village chief Li Fuxian. Li Fuxian immediately said to Director Lu of the program group. Director Lu, village chief, we are by the lake. Now that the filming team is ready, the shooting boat and equipment are in place, we will send a boat to pick up our star guests. Please arrange someone to pick up the village chief. The village chief had better arrange the kind of boat that is more in line with the characteristics of Daowen village, so as to present the original ecology of our show. Okay, don't worry, Director Lu, I'm arranging. I'll ask Comrade Li Feng to pick you up. Li Feng, you go and pick up the celebrity guests right away. Li Fuxian said. Li Feng also heard the conversation between Li Fuxian and Director Lu of the program team, and Li Feng said very casually, Uncle Fuxian, I know, when I finish eating, I will pick up the program team. What? Li Fuxian urged very eagerly. Li Feng smiled and said, Uncle Fuxian, why are you in a hurry? The sky and the earth are big, and the meal is the biggest. When I finish eating slowly, I will pick them up and let them wait first. After speaking, Li Feng sneered and continued to eat. Auroi. Li Fuxian is very anxious, my good man, these are all domestic first-line stars, if this snubs them and makes them unhappy, what is the problem? Now Li Fuxian can't find a second suitable candidate to pick up these celebrity guests, and he can only watch Li Feng eat first, otherwise what else can he do? Lakeside. The filming team and other working groups of the Yearning Program Group have long been ready. 5 celebrity guests, sitting on rocks by the lake, staring at the scorching sun, waited for someone from Daowen village to pick them up. Originally, the boats were enough, but the program team had to arrange a boat from Daowen village to pick them up, saying that they wanted to shoot the process and show the original taste of Daowen village, which was too cheating. Longing for Life has been filmed for the 5th season, and this time it is the 5th season, which is different from the previous 4 seasons. This season, from the beginning of the show, is the whole live broadcast, with a combination of high-tech drone shooting and program shooting crew, and live broadcast on the whole network to ensure the authenticity and original flavor of the program. This method of live broadcast on the whole network has aroused the love of the majority of viewers and netizens, and many netizens, especially fans of several celebrity guests, are watching the live broadcast on major platforms. Now that the show has just started, it has only reached the lake in Daowen village, and it has not officially stayed in the mushroom house for filming, and there are millions of online followers on the whole network, and the traffic of related topics has already exceeded 100 million, and even the official bib of the program group has increased by millions of fans, which is enough to see how popular this show is, and it is no exaggeration to say that it is the first variety show in China. Director Liu of the program group called Li Fuxian in front of the 5 celebrity guests. In order to ensure the authenticity of the show, he made the call on hands-free, and the whole process was recorded and broadcast live. Li Feng said that the world and the earth were the biggest eaters, and let the star guests of the program group continue to wait, which was heard by the 5 star guests, and the audience watching the live broadcast also heard it. Ahem, the people of Daowen village are quite arrogant. Huang Lei spoke. Zhang Yuxing said, isn't it? Let's wait, such a big sun, how hot, how long will we have to wait? He Jiang said, routine, I think this is the routine arranged by Director Liu, isn't it? Director Liu smiled and said nothing. Peng Yuchen and Zhang Zifeng did not speak. Zhang Zifeng frowned slightly, looking at the scenery of the lake, and the 2 little feet swayed up and down from side to side. Even if the scorching sun is a bit scorching, Zhang Zifeng still has no complaints, her focus is still on the beautiful scenery of Daowen village. Ha ha ha, look at Mr. Wang's anxious. And brother Yuxing is a little impatient. Ha ha, Mr. He is so cute, and he began to reveal the routine of the program team again. Peng Peng and his sister are so calm, I like my sister so much, look at my sister's expression, how cute. B. The viewers who watched the online live broadcast have begun to be excited when they see this, and they have left messages. How did Daowen village do it? Why are you not enthusiastic about our guests? It's all this time, and you're still eating? Why don't you finish your meal early and wait to pick up your sister and them? Routines, they are all routines, this must be a routine arranged by the program team, deliberately letting brother Yuxing and Peng Peng wait, just let us see Peng Peng and their restless waiting. Haha, the routines of the program group are really deep, I have walked thousands of roads, and the deepest is still the routine of the program group. I want to see who the program team has arranged to receive our celebrity guests this time, and he is still eating at this time, and he is really shelf. The audience began to complain about the program group every day, and also complained about the arrangement of Daowen village. Director Liu of the program group is also paying attention to the live broadcast in real time, seeing these messages from the audience, Director Liu frowned, and complained in his heart, what's the routine? This time, it's really not a routine arranged by me, people are just big shelves, and they have to eat to pick up people, do you think I'm willing? Hey, someone is here over there, could it be that the village chief arranged to pick us up? Peng Peng suddenly pointed to the surface of the lake and said to Huang Lei and He Jiang. Huang Lei, He Jiang, Zhang Yuxing, and Zhang Zifeng all immediately looked in the direction of the lake. At this glance, I saw a bamboo raft, slowly swimming towards the side, and on the bamboo raft stood a young man, who was holding a bamboo pole and paddling gently. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 7. Isn't it possible? It's just a bamboo raft, how can you pick up the 5 of us? Huang Lei frowned, shook his head, and said. Well, I don't think it's possible, a bamboo raft is too simple, why do you have to build a decent wooden boat? He Jiang said. That's not necessarily, what if people want to use bamboo rafts to show the original characteristics of Daowen village? Peng Yuchen smiled and said. Peng Peng, your brain circuit is different from ours. He Jiang looked at Peng Yuxian. Ahem, Mr. He, I'm a young man, we have a generation gap. Peng Yu said with a smile. He Jiang rolled his eyes, bullying the elderly. Poof. Zhang Zifeng, who had been quiet and didn't speak, couldn't help but laugh. Ha 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 ha. Teacher, he was disgusted, bullied the elderly, and laughed at me. Peng Peng is so damaged, this is to take all the bamboo shoots on the mountain? Why didn't you see Peng Peng so damaged before? It means that Peng Peng has grown up and his wings are stiff. Woo woo woo, don't grow up, I still like the little cute Peng Peng. My sister is so beautiful, her smile is simply a country and a city, upside down all beings, and 1,000 charming. Upstairs, don't use idioms indiscriminately if you don't have culture. Our sister is so pure and cute, she is charming. To describe her, is it appropriate? In the live broadcast rooms of major online platforms, the audience has gone crazy with laughter. Many viewers have left messages. Some viewers even quarreled in order to defend Zhang Zifeng, and the smell of gunpowder was full. This is the effect that the program team wants. A variety show, if the audience response is mediocre and there is no controversy and topicality, then this variety show is destined to have no traffic, and it will definitely fail from a commercial point of view. Li Feng held the bamboo raft and slowly approached in the direction of the star guests. Hey, don't say it, this little brother holding a bamboo raft is very energetic and handsome. Wow, that's so handsome. The staff of the program team, especially some female staff, looked at Li Feng and were all moved, feeling that Li Feng was very handsome. They work in Mango TV, a top domestic TV station. What handsome guy and beautiful woman haven't seen it? Uncle Man, little fresh meat, they have all seen it. Even if it is Peng Peng and brother Yuxing, who are very popular with the audience, they are tired of watching them. Anyway, now their threshold requirements for handsome guys are a bit high, and it is difficult for them to meet very attractive boys. Who knew that Li Feng, who was holding a bamboo raft and dressed plainly and simply, was able to make them fall into it at first sight, and felt particularly handsome. The main thing is that Li Feng has the kind of temperament that they have never seen before, and they can't find this kind of taste in any male star. The camera lens of the program team was also aimed at Li Feng. Wow, handsome guy. So handsome. Where did the program team find a handsome guy? More handsome than Peng Peng. Peng Peng was shot in. Don't be sad, Peng Peng, I still love your. The audience in the live broadcast room became boiling when they saw Li Feng. They were also deeply attracted by the handsome and special temperament of Li Feng, especially some female audiences, who were instantly excited. Huang Lei, He Jian, Zhang Yuxing, Peng Yuchen, and Zhang Zifeng also looked at Li Feng. Handsome, really handsome. Huang Lei, He Jian, Zhang Yuxing and Peng Yujuan all had to admit that this little guy holding a bamboo raft was handsome. Zhang Zifeng didn't speak, she looked stupid, and looked in Li Feng's direction with a little drooling. The program team gave the 5 celebrity guests a close-up. Wow, look at my sister's expression, my sister is a nymphomaniac, and my sister is drooling. Hey, my sister has grown up and has someone she likes, this is normal. I wish my sister to find Ruyi Langjun, and I wish my sister a happy. Woo woo, I'm sad, God, if I do something wrong, can you punish me in a different way? After the audience saw Zhang Zifeng's close-up expression, they were speechless and asked the sky. Li Feng propped up the bamboo raft, leaned on the shore, and then looked at Huang Lei and them, and said, "You are the guests of the program group of Longing for Life, right? I am Li Feng, a native of Daowen village, and the village chief arranged for me to pick you up, so get on the boat." Nanny. Huang Lei, He Jian, and Zhang Yuxing were all stunned. Pick us up? Is this really here to pick us up? That's it? A small bamboo raft, pick us up? Is Daowen village really so difficult? Get a small bamboo raft to pick us up? Isn't that a little shabby? Ha ha ha, the program team is too pitiful. You look at teacher Huang and teacher He's expressions, it's so resentful. Show, this Nima is showing off the sky, and the program team arranged such a small bamboo raft to pick up people, and it really came. Idea. I see, the program team just keeps all the advertising money for their own luxury and abuses our oba. Actually, it's pretty good to arrange this little bamboo raft. The little bamboo raft can experience the original characteristics of the mountain village. The little brother who holds the bamboo raft is so handsome. If it were me, I would immediately get on the bamboo raft and talk about life with the little brother. In the live broadcast room, the audience fried the pot one after another, complaining for the celebrity guests. Of course, there are also some female who think it's okay, mainly because Li Feng is handsome. What? Are you not going to get on the boat? Don't you shoot the show? If you don't shoot, I'll leave first. I'm busy, don't delay my time. Li Feng saw that these celebrity guests were unmoved, so he continued. Poof. Huang Lei and He Jiang only felt that they had been hit by an arrow in the chest, and a mouthful of old blood was about to spurt out. How did the program team arrange this time? Someone like this to pick us up? It's just a bamboo raft, it's just so shabby. The point is, this attitude is too arrogant, right? Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 8. Are you going to go or not? Li Feng urged again. He Jiang, Zhang Yuxing, Pen Yuzhuan and Zhang Zifeng all rolled their eyes with big eyes, and they all looked at Huang Lei in unison. When encountering problems, it is mostly when Mr. Huang has ideas. Huang Lei said, since the program team wants to arrange it like this, we also have to break our teeth to recognize it. Let's take this bamboo raft. To be honest, I haven't been on a bamboo raft yet, maybe I have never had a fresh experience on a bamboo raft. Okay, let's take a bamboo raft. He Jiang said immediately. I'm okay with that. Zhang Yuxing said. Pen Yuchen was about to speak, but Zhang Yuxing said, Pen, you must have no opinion, don't speak. Pen Yuxian, me. Ha ha ha, Pen is so wronged. Yuxing must not bully my family Pen. The fans in the live broadcast room left crazy messages, swiped tickets, and the popularity of the live broadcast rose again. Zhang Zifeng didn't speak, she was very well behaved. Teacher Huang and Teacher He had no opinions, and she didn't express any opinions. Let's go, let's get on the boat. No, it's on the bamboo raft. Huang Lei walked to the bamboo raft first, his body shook twice at first, and he almost didn't stand firm. The first time he sat on a bamboo raft, he didn't get too used to it. He Jiang and Zhang Yuxing also got on the bamboo raft one after another. Sister, come, I'll help you, the bamboo raft is dangerous, I'll protect you. Pen Yuzhan said to Zhang Zifeng. No, I don't need it. Zhang Zifeng rejected Pen Yu's initiative, and she jumped on the bamboo raft first. Not to mention, Zhang Zifeng is quite bold, she is also the first time to take a bamboo raft, although it is said that the bamboo raft is empty, and it is not as safe as a normal boat, but she is really not worried. Pen Yuchen was left without getting on the bamboo raft. He carefully stepped out of his right foot, first stepped on the bamboo raft, and then kicked on the ground with his left foot, and the whole person also got on the bamboo raft. Ah! Pen Yuchen didn't step on it steadily, his body shook several times, and he turned pale with fright, but Zhang Zifeng helped him. Ha ha ha, Pen is not as good as his sister, he is happy to kill me. Pen was ashamed to say that he wanted to protect his sister, but his sister helped him, and I think he needs his sister's protection. Pen is funny, I like Pen more and more. My sister is so brave, my sister has grown up. In the live broadcast room, netizens made a fuss, and everyone expressed their opinions on the performance of Pen Yuzhuan and Zhang Zifeng. If Pen Yuzhan read these netizen comments, it is estimated that he will be so angry that he vomits 3 liters of blood. Ha 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 ha, why do I think it's so funny to watch a few big stars sit on a bamboo raft and squeeze a bunch of them? In order to save funds this time, the program team has also done it, and the director of the program group is becoming more and more bottomless. I suspect that the funds are greedy by several leaders of the program team. When Huang Lei and the others all sat down on the bamboo raft, the fans in the live broadcast rooms of the major online platforms felt sad for a few big stars, and felt that the program team was too special to save money. Director Liu was also paying attention to the live broadcast in real time. He casually glanced at the live broadcast interface given to him by the assistant director, looked at the comments, and collapsed with anger. Grandma is a bear, sitting on a bamboo raft. It's really not the arrangement of the program team. The program team just asked the village chief to send someone to pick up the celebrity guests and arrange a boat, not to say that a bamboo raft will be made. This time, he was also wronged, and the audience thought it was a moth he did to save money, but in fact, the truth was not like this at all. Are you all seated? Li Feng looked at Huang Lei and asked them. Well, sit tight and let's go. Huang Lei and the others all said that they could go. Let's go. Li Feng stood at the end of the bamboo raft, then held the bamboo pole and paddled gently, and the bamboo raft slowly drove on the lake. Li Feng's bamboo raft is big enough, and with a total of 6 people, the weight of 800 or 900 caddies can withstand it. Fortunately, the program team arranged another boat to pull Huang Lei's suitcase, and if he brought all the suitcases, Li Feng's bamboo raft might not be able to pull it. Hey, don't say it, this bamboo raft is actually quite interesting, this feeling, a bit like riding a convertible sports car in the city, the wind blows, it's very cool. Zhang Yuxing opened his mouth and said. Indeed, not bad. He Jiang echoed. It's better than I imagined, this lake, a piece of green, and the island in the center of the lake, as well as this blue sky and white clouds, this scenery is good, this beautiful scenery in Daowen village is really nothing to say. I really like this kind of original ecological scenery with mountains and rivers. The program team chose the place this time is in place. Huang Lei looked left and right and said. Pen Yuchen was a little nervous, his face was pale, and there were beads of sweat on his forehead, so he didn't say much. Zhang Zifeng was more courageous than Pen Yuchen, she was also observing the scenery of Daowen village, and when she saw a group of wild ducks swimming on the lake, she felt very curious, pushed down Pen Yuchen, and shouted, Brother, look, there are ducks. Oh, ducks. Pen Yuchen just nodded, not daring to look up at the lake. Huang Lei said, this is a wild duck, a flock of wild ducks, this natural ecology is simply amazing, such a beautiful scenery, I want to chant a poem. Teacher Huang, you groan, Zhang Yuxing said. Huang Lei looked at a group of wild ducks, and said, I will take ducks as the theme, chant a poem, you guys park, walk slowly on land, parade in the water is better than floating clouds, singing Shan Jie is too annoying, and the finished meat is superior. Ha ha ha, good poetry, Mr. Huang is really a good poem. Zhang Yuxing immediately clapped his hands. He Jiang echoed, Mr. Huang, are you going to cross over from the culinary world to the poet circle? Huang Lei smiled proudly. The program team has been following the bamboo raft and filming Huang Lei and them, including Li Feng who is holding the bamboo raft. There are drones to follow, and there are several boats to follow, and there are lifebuoys and lifeguards on board to ensure the safety of Huang Lei. In case they roll into the lake from the bamboo raft, they have to be rescued as soon as possible. Huang Lei's dialogue, as well as the poetry of the opposite, were all broadcast live. Please brothers and sisters vote for more flowers, evaluate votes, comment, collect to keep up, reward and support a wave, thank you, love you. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 9. Ha ha ha, Teacher Huang is a poet. Teacher Huang is literate. Mr. Huang's limerick poem is easy to understand and rich in connotation. Chef Huang just loves to show off. Brother Yuxing is driving, this is not a car to kindergarten. Peng Peng is so cute, everyone else is motion sickness, he is sick on the bamboo raft, or his sister is braver. Don't say it, the program team will really choose a place, the scenery of Daowen village is really beautiful, the program team has such a wave of publicity, and the tourism industry in Daowen village will definitely be hot. Fans in the live broadcast room expressed their opinions one after another. The director team also paid attention to the live broadcast at any time, and found that the online fans of the whole network were approaching 10 million, and the topic of the scarf rose instantly, and the hot search was eaten to death, and the keyword ranking of Du Niang's search also rushed to the top 10 within 10 minutes. I have to say that this time, the innovative measure of yearning for the program group, that is, the real-time live broadcast of the whole network, has improved the authenticity of the program group, so that the program has received more attention, and the popularity is naturally higher. On the lake, in addition to Li Feng's bamboo raft and the small boat of the program group, there are also some wooden boats and bamboo rafts, which are not deliberately arranged, but the daily life of Daowen village, the villagers of Daowen village are holding the boat, there are firewood, fertilizer, pigs, cattle, and sheep, and pigweed. The villagers supported the boats and bamboo rafts, and the speed was much faster than Li Feng's bamboo raft. Now Li Feng's bamboo raft is almost at the center of the lake, without the shade of the trees, the scorching sun is staring at the sun, making Huang Lei and them sweat all over. Huang Lei and them began to complain about the program team's cheating father again. Hey, with a small bamboo raft, it is indeed original, but the efficiency is too low, at this speed, it takes the year of the monkey to be able to get to the mushroom house. Huang Lei sighed. It's so hot. He Jian wiped his sweat. Otherwise, I'll hold the boat. Zhang Yuxing proposed. You. Huang Lei, He Jian, and Zhang Zifeng all looked at Zhang Yuxing and expressed doubts about Zhang Yuxing. Peng Yuzhuan was faint from the bamboo raft because of his timidity, and he didn't say anything, and now he is a muffled gourd. Zhang Yuxing shook his head in a chic manner and said, "Who do you look down on? Although I am young, my driving experience is not short, I am also an old driver, I just hold up a boat, it is not too difficult, and I have not held a boat." "Haha, you are rowing without oars, all by the waves." He Jian smiled and said. Huang Lei immediately poked He Jian lightly with his elbow and said, "Teacher He, this is not a highway, drive steadily, there are still children here." The child Huang Lei said was naturally Zhang Zifeng. Zhang Zifeng's sister is the youngest among the celebrity guests, although she is now 18 years old and can be regarded as an adult, but in Huang Lei's eyes, Zhang Zifeng is still a little girl who has not grown up. Ahem. He Jian's old face flushed, quite embarrassed. Zhang Yuxing simply stood up, looked at Li Feng, and said, "Brother Li Feng, are you tired?" Along the way, Li Feng rarely spoke, but he still introduced himself, and they knew Li Feng's name. "Don't get tired," Li Feng said lightly. "Why don't I support the boat? I've supported the boat before, your bamboo raft, the effect should be the same, I have a lot of strength, see if the speed can be faster, you can also rest, okay." Zhang Yuxing looked at Li Feng and asked tentatively. Li Feng didn't say much during the whole process, he looked relatively cold, giving people an intuition that no one should enter, so Zhang Yuxing faced Li Feng with a cautious attitude, for fear of offending people by saying the wrong thing. Even if they are big stars with tens of millions of fans, but if they follow the customs of the locals and come to the remote Daowen village, they have to respect others, and in Daowen village, a place far away from the hustle and bustle of the city, there are not many people who recognize their identity as big stars. "Okay, come on," Li Feng said to Zhang Yuxing. "Great." Zhang Yuxing came immediately, Li Feng gave Zhang Yuxing the bamboo pole, and sat down casually, not far from Zhang Zifeng. Zhang Yuxing took the bamboo pole and began to paddle. Zhang Yuxing is tall after all, his strength is still quite large, and the technique of holding the bamboo pole is relatively in place. Under his operation, the bamboo raft is twice as fast as before. Hey, it's really good. Huang Lei looked at Zhang Yuxing and extended his thumb appreciatively. He Jiang also looked at Zhang Yuxing with admiration and said, Yuxing, you still have this hand. 666. Brother Yuxing is so good. Zhang Zifeng said to Zhang Yuxing. Zhang Yuxing was very proud. In the live broadcast room, Zhang Yuxing's fans were completely boiling and swiped gifts one after another. Brother Yuxing is so good, Brother Yuxing's boat support skills are so good x. Brother Yuxing, love labor, better than Peng Peng. You look at Peng Peng, he is on the bamboo raft and I can't say that my family Peng Peng is just a bamboo raft. And that Li Feng, although you are handsome, I still warn you, please stay away from Sister Zai Feng. You all have Feng in your name, but you are not all the way. Sister Zai Feng is our. Fans left messages one after another, and some people complained that Li Feng was too close to Zhang Zifeng. Xiaobao has fallen into the water, save my Xiaobao. At this time, on the lake a few hundred meters away from Li Feng's bamboo raft, on a small wooden boat, a woman was particularly anxious, and her son accidentally fell into the water. Although there are mountains, rivers, and lakes in Daowen village, most of the men and women can swim, but there are exceptions, like this woman can't swim, her son is only 5 or 6 years old and can't swim, her husband died of illness 3 years ago, she is alone with her son, struggling to support the family, mother and daughter depend on each other, it is not easy. What should I do if a child falls overboard? Zhang Yuxing was nervous while holding the boat. Well, I can't help it, although I can swim, but this lake is so deep and so far away, I can't save people. Huang Lei had a helpless expression. He Jiang and Zhang Zifeng can't help it. Peng Yuzhuan is still fainting on the bamboo raft, and he can't help it. Bang! On the filming boat of the program team, a search and rescuer immediately jumped into the water and swam in the direction of the little boy's fall, but the distance is so far that it still has to swim for a while. It's Aunt Xianglan's little treasure, I have to save people. Li Feng immediately said to Huang Lei and them, you sit tight, wait for me, don't move, I'll save people. You're going to save people? Huang Lei and the others were stunned. At this time, Li Feng had already jumped off the bamboo raft at once, and then tapped the lake with his feet, and the whole person was as light as a swallow and as if walking on the ground, and rushed towards the direction of Xiaobao falling into the water, leaving only a dashing back and a little splash. Li Feng didn't want to show this peerless light skill in front of Huang Lei and He Jian, but the situation was urgent, and he wanted to save Aunt Xianglan's son Xiaobao, so he didn't care about anything else, he had to save people first. Please brothers and sisters vote, collect, leave a message, and rate, thank you. Read books on Friday and have fun, charge 100 and get 500 VIP coupons. To rush immediately, event period, April 29 to May 3. Living in seclusion, I was exposed by the program crew. Author, The Great Prince. Chapter 10. I'll go, what's going on? Huang Lei was shocked. He Jian, Zhang Yuxing, and Zhang Zifeng were all surprised, and they didn't come back to their senses for a while. Is this light power floating on the water? Zhang Yuxing was stunned and looked at Huang Lei, He Jian, and Zhang Zifeng. Light work, water floating. Huang Lei felt confused. In this world, is there really a martial arts master? I always thought that the martial arts master was just a legend. He Jiang's expression was still full of surprise. Up to now, He Jiang still hasn't had too much of it, he really doesn't dare to imagine that there are martial arts masters in this world. He always thought that martial arts masters only existed in legends and film and television works. However, the things in front of him forced him to change his thinking. Zhang Yuxing said, "Martial arts master, this is definitely a martial arts master. I didn't expect there to be a martial arts master in Daowen village. The program team arranged the season's program here, it's very interesting." Zhang Zifeng said, "Wow, this little brother is so powerful. Could it be that the wooden planks are installed underneath? Is this just a trick? Is this a gimmick arranged by the program team?" Huang Lei began to question. "No, there's nothing down here, the water is so clear, we can see it, there's nothing like a plank or a steel cable." He Jiang said immediately. "Then it's really a god, this is too domineering, this is a typical martial arts master who crosses the river for thousands of miles. In this world, there are really martial arts masters. I didn't expect Daowen village to be so mysterious, there are martial arts masters, no wonder this little brother is so cold, he is a martial arts master." Huang Lei sighed and said. "Let's talk about Li Feng. He performed peerless light skills, stepped on the lake, flew out, the wind and lightning flew to the place where Xiaobao fell into the water, and then a fierce man rushed into the lake, and then grabbed Xiaobao, and the whole person rushed out of the lake with Xiaobao, and then threw Xiaobao into the woman's boat, and said to the woman who was quite beautiful, 'Aunt Xianglan, take care of Xiaobao.' Kaed. Aunt Xianglan was surprised, she hadn't come back too much. How did Li Feng become so powerful? Can he still float on water? I didn't find that Li Feng had such superpowers before." Li Feng didn't say a word, turned around and jumped off the lake, performed a peerless light skill again, stepped on the lake, as if walking on the ground, and quickly flew back to the bamboo raft. A-Euro-OEI 1/4 Y. Huang Lei, He Jiang, Zhang Yuxing, and Zhang Zifeng all looked at Li Feng with surprised eyes. Because Peng Peng kept his head buried, he didn't see the fierce picture of Li Feng walking on the waves, so he didn't have any special expression reaction. Because Li Feng had already rescued the child who had fallen into the water, the lifeguard in the program team didn't have to save people anymore, he swam back and returned to the workboat. The staff of the program team, including Director Liu, all looked at Li Feng in unison, and their faces were full of horror. "Director Liu, you have arranged it too well this time, arrange a martial arts master, our show is full of gimmicks." An assistant director looked at Director Liu, smiled, and said. Director Liu's face was quite embarrassed, so he said, I didn't have any plans." The assistant director was stunned for a moment and asked, "Director Liu, this martial arts master, didn't you deliberately arrange it?" Director Liu said, "No, I didn't know that there were martial arts masters in Daowen village, I would have known earlier, and I would definitely arrange it in advance, make a gimmick, and detonate the audience's enthusiasm." It turned out that it wasn't arranged, that Daowen village is really mysterious, and there are such strong people. The assistant director said. In the live broadcast rooms of major online platforms, the audience's emotions were high. Damn! I'm not dazzled, is it? Is this true? This villager named Li Feng can fly? Is this a miracle floating on water? It's impossible, right? Treading water, this is longing for life, not a martial arts drama. Is this a gimmick by the program team? Deliberately creating this mysterious atmosphere to attract traffic to the program. The gimmick of the program team does not rule out this possibility, but how can the program team arrange it? Li Feng is just flying on the water? You see, he flew over, rescued the child who fell into the water, and then flew back. Did the program team find a martial arts master to play the role of a villager? Maybe this is fake? Maybe Li Feng hung via? Hanging with a very thin steel wire, shooting it, and then after simple processing, we can't see the steel wire, it looks like a martial arts master treading water. It's not right, this season's yearning is a live broadcast, not an editing, the live broadcast can't be fake, even if it's a real hang via. How do you explain the expressions of teacher Huang and teacher He? So, it really may be a martial arts master? Xiangzi is a mysterious place, let alone a martial arts master. Can't you make sure that there are tomb robbers and zombies? Xiangzi chases corpses, it may not be a legend. Whether Li Feng is a martial arts master or a villager of Daowen village, he is handsome anyway. I like this handsome guy. In the live broadcast room, the audience left messages one after another, and the topic of the show was hot again. Li Feng went to save Aunt Xianglan's son Xiaobao because of treading water, showing his peerless light skills. In addition to shocking the 5 teachers and the staff of the program team, it also made the audience in the live broadcast room addicted. Some viewers insisted that this was the program team fake, it must be hang via, and some viewers suspected that Li Feng was a martial arts master, and some young female viewers didn't care about 3721. Anyway, Li Feng was handsome, so they would support a wave of it. Li Feng stood at one end of the bamboo raft. Zhang Yuxing continued to support the bamboo raft. He was very hard, and the speed of the bamboo raft was still not fast. It's so hot. Zhang Zifeng wiped the sweat from his forehead. Pen Yuchen himself was dizzy on the bamboo raft, and he was particularly uncomfortable under the scorching sun, so he raised his head and muttered, "How long will it take to get to the mushroom house?" I tried my best, the speed can only be so fast. Peng Peng, you have to hold on, drink some water, be careful not to get heat stroke. Zhang Yuxing struggled to support the bamboo raft, and also cared about Pen Yuxian. You want to get to the mushroom house quickly? At this time, Li Feng asked. Yes. Huang Lei, Hejian, Zhang Yuxing, Pen Yuzhuan and Zhang Zifeng all looked at Li Feng. Let me hold the boat. Li Feng said lightly. You. Huang Lei shook his head, not believing Li Feng very much. Even if Li Feng showed peerless light skills, Li Feng's speed of supporting the bamboo raft was too slow at the beginning, which made them preconceived and didn't believe that Li Feng could hold it up. Sit down, I'll come. Li Feng said to Zhang Yuxing in a firm tone. Okay, okay. Zhang Yuxing was also tired and wanted to rest for a while, so he handed the bamboo pole holding the bamboo raft to Li Feng, and then sat down. No need for this. Li Feng pinched the bamboo pole and threw it away, and the bamboo pole flew out of his hand, like an arrow from the string, flying out hundreds of meters away from the lake. Huang Lei and Hejian all looked at each other. What the hell? You threw away all the tools to support the raft? Please brothers and sisters to support a lot, flowers, evaluation votes, comments, collections, tips to keep up, thank you.